Hello you poor unfortunate souls and welcome to my video. I don't like intros and I find them really awkward, so let's just dive right into the makeup. You know what we're doing today. Don't look at my hands. So basically what I've done for my hair is just backcomb it and then spray through it with like a Kryolan grey hairspray. And I've put some Clown White Kryolan face paint and like the roots of my hair to kind of whiten it up a little bit, because Ursula's hair is like a little bit more white, but I only had grey hairspray and no wigs. Also, I did run out of hairspray halfway through doing it, so half of my hair is still blonde, but you know what, we're just going to like work with what we've got. Also, I do have a top on. I'm wearing like a little strapless dress thing, something which I never actually wear because I feel like my arms and my shoulders are like too fat for it, but it kind of goes with like the Ursula aesthetic, I suppose, that we're going with. So like fat arms, woo! So obviously Ursula's skin is purple, my skin is not purple, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix my foundation, which is the Revolution Pro Fast Base Stick Foundation. I don't know why I can't remember the name of that, I use it literally all the time. And I've got like the NYX Lip Cream Parrot here, and I'm going to mix my foundation in with this colour of purple here. I actually seen Jamie Genevieve doing this with an eyeshadow as well, for like her Playboy bunny look thing, which is an option if you don't have like a purple lipstick. You can maybe mix it with like a purple eyeshadow or whatever you have. I'm not even sure this is going to work, I'm just praying that the gods don't do me dirty and it looks fine at the end. I know, I like really need to stop doing videos and being like, I have no idea what I'm doing here, because like literally I do just sit down to the camera and then just do shit like without practicing it first. So I don't know if maybe I should be practicing first to make sure that it turns out okay, without like just thinking that I can show people with no idea myself what I'm doing. And once I've mixed that to the shade that I want, I'm just going to apply it everywhere. This will be fun to clean out. You could just buy a purple body paint as well if you wanted, but like I said, we work with what we have here. So I'm going to do my arms and stuff at the very end so that I don't get this makeup absolutely everywhere. I have had my dress on for literally about 3 minutes and already it's like covered in like white paint, grey paint, white powder. Anyway, everything that's on like my face and to here I'm going to set in place with a translucent powder. I'm using the RCMA No Colour powder. You can use whatever your heart desires. And this is just going to help it to stay in place and not move around all over the joint. Please ignore like the white powder right in my hairline, we're just not talking about it, okay? Ignore your problems until they go away. Okay, and then I have the Revolution Pro Trends Mischief Mattes palette, and I'm scared, but I'm going to go in with this colour here, Exclusive, and I'm going to try and use that to contour my face, just in like the usual places that I would contour. And with whatever's just left on this brush, I'm going to just kind of go down my nose a little bit. On a bigger brush, I'm going to go in with that same colour and I'm just going to use it to like go around the proximity of my head. Like a kind of bronzer, but purple, I suppose. I'm also just going to use that to contour my non-existent collarbones. I need to suck in hard to get these out. Okay, and I'm going to go in with a little bit of setting spray before I do any highlighting. I'm just using this little Hydrate one for Primark. This is actually like my favourite setting spray probably ever. I think I've said that before on this channel, but it's only like £3 and I absolutely love it. I think this is like my 3rd bottle. I'm not going to go too crazy with this. I'm just going to spray it a little bit just to kind of help the highlights stick to my face. And with the Mega Glow highlighter from Wet n Wild, this is in the shade Blossom Glow. Mine is like broke and it's like hit and pan. I know, it's disgusting. But anyway, I'm just going to highlight like the usual places that I would highlight. Ooh! And I'm going to to use two highlighters because I feel like being extra. I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild kit, and I'm going to go in with the shade Purple Horseshoe, and I'm just going to kind of like go over the cheekbones and the collarbones, probably not the centre of my face, but I'm just going to go over the top of where I already done this highlighter, just for a little bit extra purpliness. Maybe I'll just do like a little bit on the lip. A little bit. Also just going to take this like under my brow bone. And with the NYX Epic Ink Liner, I'm just going to use that to draw in like a little beauty spot here. I already have a mark here from when I had this pierced when I was younger, and I was obviously insane. Not as insane as I was when I had this pierced. And I'm also going to use this to draw in my brows, which I'm scared about, but I want to do them kind of like, no I'm not, I'm too scared. And with the Anastasia Disgustingly Dirty Beverly Hills Pro Brow Kit, or whatever it's called, I'm going to go in with the shade Granite, and I'm going to fill in my brows like really like arched and angular. You don't need this powder to do your brows. You can do it with like an eyeliner pencil, or you can do it with just like any black eyeshadow. It's up to you, but I've got this, so I'm just going to use it. I could have like blocked my brows out for this so that I could have done them like really arched and angular, but I am like so rubbish at blocking out my brows. I just cannot do it no matter how many times I try. If anybody's got any tips, hit me up. Actually, I've just used that to kind of roughly sketch out my brows, and then I am going to go in with the NYX Epic Ink Liner and just use this to kind of fill them in, neaten them up and make them a little bit more angular. I'm not in the least bit happy with these eyebrows. They are not what I was going for. They were supposed to be like skinny and angular and high, but it was like, you know, like that way where like this one was like a wee bit thicker. So I was like, oh fuck, I need to make that one a wee bit thicker. Then I was like, well, that one's kind of thicker than that one, so just add like a tiny bit more to this one up, and then it matched this one up again, and that just kept going and going and going, and it kind of like got out of control for a while there. So this is what we're left with. Am I happy? No. Am I taking them off again and starting again? Also, no. I feel like it's fine, like we'll just work with it and hope that it looks decent at the end. If it doesn't, I don't even want to think about that. But I'm going back in with this Revolution Pro palette again, and I'm going to go in with the shade here, Crusade, and I'm going to start like blending that into my crease as a kind of transition colour, I suppose. I don't really know what I'm doing with my voice went so funny. I don't really know. I don't really know what I'm doing with the eye makeup. Obviously it's just something blue. We'll see. And when there's not a lot of product on the brush, I'm just going to take like the side of the brush and use that to blend up towards the brow bone. Mostly like from here to here I'm blending up to the brow bone, and as like we get in closer to like the inner corner of the eye, I'm keeping that more down towards the lid. I'm using a tiny little bit of the shade Exclusive just on the same brush. That's the shade that we use to contour and stuff, and I'm using that just to blend out the blue a little bit and kind of match it in with my skin tone. I'm actually just going to take that shade and put it all over my eyelid as well. Why not? It's already on there anyway, because it's all fallen down. I'm just going to get like a semi-clean fluffy brush and use that to kind of buff out these rough edges a little bit. And I'm just going to go in with the white in that palette as well, just right up at the brow. Give it a little bit more like a kind of graduated look rather than a solid blue colour all the way from the lid to the brow. And I'm also just going to take that colour like right under my lower lash line as well. Oh my god, that just went in my eyeball. Oh my god, it just went in my eyeball again. It can take like more time than what I'm taking to do this, but I always think, why take your time and do something properly when you can do it badly and regret it? And I'm blending that like pretty low down, which looks fucking mental right now, but I promise it will come together maybe. And then with the shades here, Indication, which is like a kind of darker purplish blue, I'm going to take that and I'm going to blend that like into my crease and on the outer corner of my eye. And I'm not taking this like into the inner portion of my eye at all. No! It's falling all over my nice highlighter. That's okay, that dusted away actually pretty easily. That was probably a bit over dramatic. And I'm also going to take Indication on like the outer portion of my lower lash line, mostly like on the outer side. The lower portion of my outer lash line, is that what it says? The outer portion in my lower lash line, yeah. I don't know what it says. Putting it here. And I'm going to take a mixture of the two shades, Cursed and Haunted, and put that on like the very outer corner of my eye and like along my lash line. So just like really darken this up, just on the very outer part. And then with the NYX retractable eyeliner crayon, use whatever you have of course, I'm just going to line my waterline. Line. And I'm going to take the darker blue that we used, Indication, and just blend that over the top of the black line. Oh my god, there's so much powder on that brush. I'm a mess. I'm also going to take this and I'm going to very like tight to my lash line, just run it like along my lashes, kind of like in between my lashes really. And then just like a little bit thicker at the outer edge. And I'm going to take Cursed, what was that darker shade that we used? The kind of dark, but I'll just show you. This one here. And I'm just going to run that like right over where we've done that liner. Kind of just like on like the outer section. I'm going to go and do the other eye off camera and I'll be back in a second. I have like painted myself to here. Hello! Okay, so obviously my lashes are on, my mascara's on. The mascara that I used was the Full Figured Mascara by NYX, and the lashes that I used were the Sosu by Suzanne Jackson lashes. Sosu by Suzanne Jackson lashes in the style Paris. Every single time. Finished! Thanks. I've also gone and put a necklace on which is absolutely nothing like the necklace that Ursula wears, but you know what, they do say it is just the thought that counts. I don't have a shell necklace, which is actually kind of strange because I have a lot of weird shit, but a shell necklace is not one of them. Anyway, all that's really left to do now is the lips. I'm just going to go for like a classic kind of Pillar Box red glossy lip. I'm using the 66 lip palette by Coastal Scents. You can use just like whatever red you have, and I am going to go in with this one here. I'm going in with a brow brush because literally all my brushes are dirty. I haven't washed them in so long. I'm honestly a disgusting person. I've just realised that through this entire video I've had like a piece of like toffee and pecan cookie stuck in my teeth. So that's fantastic. Obviously that's not humiliating at all. Now I have lipstick on my teeth as well. So that's the end of the makeup, therefore the end of the video. I hope that you've enjoyed it, I hope that you've learned something new, and I hope that you subscribe if you like the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!